Welcome back to Game Crunch, everyone, keeping you up to date with the latest in the video game world. Now, I did take yesterday off, still a little bit congested, but we're getting over it. Throw me some F's in the chat so I can recover. But anyway, I'm still going to do my best here today because we got a couple things to talk about, including Sony just shut down another studio, and when you find out what studio it is, are we really surprised why? And even those layoff rumors, Nintendo's not immune from. Some latest rumors have come out saying Nintendo's got layoffs on the way, so we're going to talk about what they have to say about that. But real quick, of course, before we get into it, if I get about 100 likes on this video, I think I'll be insta-cured. Don't forget to hit that sub button if you're brand new to the channel, and let's just get right into it. Now, Sony recently made the difficult decision to close Firewalk Studios, and they are the developer behind Concord, the live PvP first-person shooter. Firewalk has been working on Concord for nearly 8 years, but the game faced poor reception from players and critics alike when it launched in August. Despite some initial interest, Concord received mixed or average reviews on Metacritic, scoring a 62 on PS5 and a 65 on PC, and reportedly sold as few as 25,000 copies. Due to low player engagement, Sony quickly pulled the game offline and refunded all purchases. Sony had initially suggested Concord might return in a new form, but in a recent statement, PlayStation co-CEO Herman Hulst confirmed that the company ultimately decided against it. Hulst acknowledged that while certain elements of Concord were well executed, they didn't meet the expectations of Sony in the ultra-competitive PvP first-person shooter genre. Moving forward, Hulst says Sony will use lessons from Concord to improve its live service development. The decision to close Firewalk also reflects Sony's recent move to scale down its live service titles, focusing instead on high quality and better reception among players. Thank God. Hulst noted that the decision to shut down Firewalk wasn't taken lightly, particularly as it impacted talented employees at both Firewalk and Neon Koi, their mobile game. Sony plans to work with its affected employees to find new roles across its global network. Despite the challenges, Hulst reaffirmed Sony's commitment to creative experimentation and developing new IPs, though he emphasized the need for financial stability in a challenging economic environment. Firewalk's closure underscores Sony's careful approach to live service games and its focus on delivering quality experiences in the future. Now, in my opinion, some silver lining to this is at least it looks like they're trying to find new homes for a lot of these employees that are affected by this studio closure, because I guess they figured they've still got really good talent over there. It just looks like the direction of the game was just not what us gamers really wanted. Now, I also wanted to say, this has to be one of the worst deals in the history of acquisitions ever. If you think about it, took them 8 years to make this game. Sony only bought Firewalk last year. You would think that Sony would have some sort of enough of insight to see that maybe this Concord game isn't going to work out, but oh god. Some people higher up just make terrible decisions, don't they? And then on the Nintendo side, we got some recent rumors that the Mario Club, and they are designed for basically debugging and testing the games, may be laying off about 150 out of their 400 employees. This news sparked concern within the gaming community, especially as layoffs have been on the rise in the industry, with studios large and small making cutbacks due to project cancellations, low sales, or restructuring. However, Nintendo swiftly responded, issuing a statement to Eurogamer that the rumors were false and that no layoffs are happening at Mario Club. The layoff rumor originated from the Japanese publication Leak Press, which alleged that Nintendo was targeting employees who were, in quotes, causing trouble or dragging their employees down. The same report suggested that Nintendo might pressure certain employees to leave by moving them to so-called eviction rooms, a tactic rumored to be used by other companies like Bandai Namco. However, Nintendo has refuted these claims, affirming its support for Mario Club, which has been a core part of Nintendo's development team since 1990 and has recently worked on projects like Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Princess Peach Showtime, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And I want to say thank you to Nintendo for not firing these people. One of the things that I really like about Nintendo games is their quality at launch, how well everything runs, and I think a lot of that has to do with this Mario Club. Just quality control and testing. I would hate to see Nintendo go the route of, say, Ubisoft and release an overpriced, buggy mess of a game. Nintendo's strong financial performance, largely due to the success of the Nintendo Switch, appears to support its decision to not downsize Mario Club. The company is gearing up for a major 2025 with the rumored launches, including a highly anticipated Switch 2 and games like Donkey Kong Country Returns HD and the newly announced Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Nintendo's refutation of these rumors reassures fans that the Mario Club team, responsible for ensuring quality across Nintendo's catalog, will continue to play a central role in the company's future. And as always, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Did you kind of see this studio closure happening with Firewalk? Honestly, I didn't, because all of the talks were saying they were going to rework it. It sounded like they spent, reports were saying anywhere from $200 to $400 million on this game. I didn't think they were just going to let it go and completely like that. That kind of caught me off guard personally. I thought they were going to try and work it and get at least some sort of return. I think they saw at the end of the day that they're going to lose money, but they're going to try and mitigate how much money they lose. And then what do you think about this rumor that the Nintendo Club was getting rid of a bunch of employees? And I am very happy to hear that they're actually not getting rid of those employees. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I did make it through. It's been tough, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'm feeling better. See you tomorrow.